Succession, beloved for her role as Robin Shalansky in How I Met Your Mother, and Maria Hill in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. From Avengers Endgame to Secret Invasion, she continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Don't miss out on this extraordinary moment. Please welcome to the stage the incredible Coby Smulders.
Morgen is het nog, sorry. Hallo, goedemorgen. Nou, niet heel erg enthousiast. Coby, or should I say Jacoba Francisca Maria Smulders?
That's correct.
Would you like to join me?
Yes!
All right, give a big hand for Coby Smulders.
Look at this. This is cute.
This is cute, especially
What does
for
it
you.
say?
All right, I told you we're going to do this interview in Dutch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, do you speak Dutch?
Beetje.
Een beetje?
Beetje.
Because your father is...
My father is Dutch.
Totally Dutch.
Yes.
So you grew up and they spoke English, French, Dutch?
No, he didn't. My father immigrated to Canada when he was like 19.
Okay.
And didn't teach us.
Okay.
So it's his fault.
It's his, nobody's fault. But is there a typical Dutch word you grew up
Hadesla.
How?
Hadesla. That's it.
That's it. That's your
It's
Dutch.
the greatest product
All right.
from Holland.
How does it feel to be in Holland?
It feels so great. How's everybody? I have to do a quick shout out. I don't know if Harvey, Jake, Jude, there they are. Jude and Gabriel, my cousins are here. And Tessa's here too also. They're right here. Hi guys. There you are. I've been looking for you.
Family reunion.
Family time.
But do you feel Dutch when you're here? Do you feel...
I do. I mean, it's one of my favorite places. All of the people are so nice. I will eat wheels and wheels of Gouda cheese. I will drink barrels and barrels of Heineken. And Jenever.
Jenever, absolutely.
Hello.
Een kopstootje.
Okay.
Then you take a beer and then you take a little glass of Jenever. So first the little glass of Jenever, whoop, like
Whoa.
smash in the head, and then
That's next level.
That's next level.
That's you and me at lunchtime in the green room.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Are there any questions?
I'm sorry, can I just, what's happening with your jacket? I'm just seeing
Gonzo
Gonzo.
and another Gonzo.
Wow.
It was made by a stylist, especially for this occasion.
It's real nice. It's super fancy.
Wait till you see my jacket tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's stuffed animals.
Okay.
Yeah, very hot.
I like this fashion. It's very on theme for what's happening
when I was
today.
here at the first time, I wasn't dressed up at all, and then you feel sort of naked.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you have any clothes from series or films you played in?
Oh, that's a great question. You know what I wish I had? Is my jean jacket from Let's Go to the Mall, from the Robin Sparkles era. I don't have it, you guys. I don't know where it is. But that's really it. The Marvel stuff is, it's not very comfortable. The earlier stuff is sort of like a one zipper all the way tails to top. But that jacket I'd like to have.
But you hear a lot of stories from actors who sort of steal props from the set.
Who's stealing? We're just a bunch of thieves.
I don't know.
I didn't know this was allowed. For How I Met Your Mother, we were all allowed to take an item. And so I stole with permission. They have in the bar, they have a stoplight, a red, green, a red, yellow, green. And red is bars closed, yellow is bars closing, green is go for it. Heineken time. And so I took that, and that's in my office. Yeah.
I want to one other question before we go to the Q&A. If you have any questions, please line up.
Line it up.
Yeah. I want to hear about the Tom Cruise cake.
Yeah, sure. Oh, the cake.
The cake.
Yeah, sure.
What is it? How many
It's
people
delicious.
How many sends it only to a few people, right?
No, I think he's got a pretty big role. If I'm on there, if I'm getting it, it means a lot of people are getting it, quite honestly. So yeah, I think it's a holiday, delightful present. He's a delightful human being.
Yeah.
So, and it's a hit. It's a big hit.
And I heard you saved it in the freezer.
Yeah, I have a slice. Should have brought it for you.
Oh man, that would be something.
It would be something for the digestive system.
Yeah.
You know, at
maybe we
this
can
point.
fly it over.
Yeah. Just it might carry on.
You say yeah, because yeah is a Canadian yes, right?
I think I'm hearing you, and I'm making up things. Do you know what I mean? I think it's because my father is Dutch, so he's got a strong accent, and my mother is British, and she has a strong British accent. So sometimes when I'm with somebody, I will just start talking like them.
Just like an actress.
Yes, that's why I do what I do.
Great.
Hello.
All right. Hello. Who are you, and what's your question,
Oh, she's
please?
starting us off.
Hey, I'm Emilia,
Hey,
and
Amelia.
it's probably a common question, but I was really interested to know which of the characters that you played you relate to the most at their characteristics and stuff.
Ooh, great question. Nice to meet you. I will say Robin and I kind of became one. Mainly because I played her for so long. I got to play her for 9 years. And how it works is when you have really good writers, they become your friends, and then they steal your personality traits. And they start like, for example, like Robin was not Canadian, and then they knew I was Canadian, and they said because of that, because we think it's so cool, obviously, let's make her Canadian on the show. So that kind of stuff started blending together because we had so much time. So I think probably Robin, although I'm anti-gun, so and Robin was very pro.
And did you had anything like material for the writers for that role? Did you say to the writers, wouldn't it be nice if?
Wouldn't it? No. I mean, we had such a great writers' room, and they would come up with such wonderful creative ideas. Like Robin Sparkles was such a, like they said, we're gonna just make this thing. I was like, I can kind of sing. We can figure it out. We can maybe adjust some things in the recording studio, but they came up with that idea, and luckily, believed in me and trusted me to pull it off. Yeah.
I heard you had a little trauma from singing at, what was it, high school or another school?
Oh my God, he does this research. Jeez Louise. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up in front of all these people. Yeah, I was in a theater company in high school, and I don't sing. I can, like in the shower. And they gave me a role in which I had to sing "Putting on the Ritz," and it was a disaster. All 4 shows were a disaster. To go to bottom to go where fashion sits. Putting on the Ritz. It's a pretty simple song.
Applause!
Thank you!
The great singer, Coby Smulders.
I got for all 4 nights in the theater company at Lord Bing's
So you did the first night?
Huh?
You did the first night, and then
did.
your mom said? Sorry. You only said it on television for millions and millions of viewers.
You were really good at your research. I also forgot about this traumatic moment.
I got
He's
more.
bringing up a moment where my very loving, supportive, cold British mother
It's all about singing.
Claudia, I have no regrets. Hashtag no regrets. Yeah, I mean, I love Sandcastles in the Sand. I did sing it, and I did love it, and especially I loved it because Tiffany came and did a cameo in it, who was a very famous 80s pop star, my generation, and James Van Der Beek came and got to do like a fun, so it was really fun video to do, and I do like it because it's very like teenage wistful love, you know, when you have that love when you're a teenager and you feel like this is it, baby,
Forever.
but sandcastles wash away, so do those teenage relationships.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Hi there.
You want another one? Should we
Another
do
one.
another one? I love this spotlight because it makes me feel like we're on the same page, you know, where they're also,
Absolutely.
it's also sort of a high pressure situation.
Yeah.
But I really do respect these mainly women, I will say.
Now's the moment for them.
These very risky women coming up.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Alex, and a friend of mine and me wanted to know, have you seen any edits from you on social media?
Edits?
Edits. You know, some fan art people make edits of
like
actors.
drawings?
No, also edits from parts on series. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah, like videos.
Oh yeah, for sure. I will say that that might be how I was saying to a small group, and I'm sorry if they're here and I'm repeating myself a lot. But I did a meet and greet with some people, and I like panicked. So like I've already answered these questions. Don't want to sound boring. Yes, it's how I kind of see the show because I only remember the show from when I did the actual episode, and then I watched it that night that it aired,
Yeah.
and then I haven't seen it since. So I will say that the internet is a wonderful place for me to sort of see a clip, and I'll literally go like, where? What season? What is this? So I do. The answer to your question is yes, I do see it, and I do appreciate them because it helps me remember and go back to that time.
Thank you.
Bye, nice to meet you.
How do your daughters watch your work?
They don't really.
They don't?
I'm not cool.
You're not cool?
No, I don't know. Harvey, Jane, June, am I cool? Guess what? My cousins think I'm
Cousins.
cool.
Gladly we have the cousins.
You know, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
All right. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Ping, and I don't have a question, but me and my friend Alex think you're really pretty.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That's very
Thanks a lot.
kind. I think you're beautiful as well. Thank you. It's very kind.
We got another question. Hi, what's your name, please?
I'm Sanne. I would like to meet my soulmate. Do you have some advice for me?
Oh gosh. Okay. I think it's like the soulmate is such a big label. And I think that there's maybe multiple soulmates in a lifetime. And I think that there's like someone who's for you at the beginning of your life and then middle of your life. And I think only very few people are lucky enough to meet someone, you know, in their early 20s, marry and continue on. I think that's very, very rare. And also maybe not the right thing. I think that like you have to be open to finding the right partner for you in this moment of your life and be open to the future. So maybe take less pressure off of it is what I'm saying. Don't look for a soulmate. Look for somebody who you're going to have a good time with right now.
Thank you.
Yeah?
I believe you said having different relationships also worked for you as an actress, right?
Yes.
And how to
co-stars?
interpret roles.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I've been married for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I think, the most life experience you can gather, the better for your work.
I really regret there were only 2 seasons of Friends from College.
Wasn't that such a good show?
I watched it with my wife.
I'm glad you liked it.
Oh man. And then
I
it
know, I
stopped.
loved it. I would do that show for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's
So
fun to
fun.
look at. And you can feel the vibe that it was fun
Yeah.
during recording
Oh my
when you
God,
watch it.
everyone was just the best. It was it was just early Netflix days, and I think it was just
Great.
too crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
But
we
thank
lost
for
Sex in
watching
the
it and liking
when we
it.
lost Sex in the City,
Yeah.
we got this
Yes,
back.
yeah.
All right. What's your name? Hello.
Hi, I'm Lilia, and I have a question about, I have tumors and there's no treatment for it. So I would like to ask you, what would you do in my situation?
Well, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it sort of feels like be as positive as you can and live life to the fullest. I don't know what exactly your situation is, but I had ovarian cancer when I was 25 years old and went through a lot of health stuff. And from that, what I'd like to think is, I have an overwhelming gratitude for the time that I have and the people that I surround myself with. And I think it's all about, when it comes to health, it's all about trying to be as positive as possible. Yeah, but I wish you luck. Yeah.
Thank you very much, and all the best for your health. Hello. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Laura, and I would like to know if your father has shared his time in the Netherlands with you, and which of his memories from the Netherlands is your favorite?
Greg, I would love to talk about this. So my father grew up in Deventer.
Yes.
And as I think I said before, he immigrated to Canada when he was 19, but we've been back a few times. And certainly my father has brought certain foods back home with him. And traditions, Sinterklaas, and
Nice.
yes, and all, but I think it's just like my dad is also like a big biker, not like a biker, like a Dutch biker, not a biker, and that was always like a big thing. He was like, "Let's go, I'll throw you on the bike, let's go," and it was weird where we were.
Yeah.
There was not like kids just hanging on off the bike, but he did it because that was his childhood. But I love it here, and I find it to be such a beautiful. He's also a painter now, which I think he was a dentist for a very long time, and now he's a painter, and I can't help but think it's inspired by some of the art that I've seen here and the Dutch painters, the famous Dutch painters. So yeah.
Thank you. So it used to be.
Bitterballen.
So
I haven't even had a bitterballen, and
We're
I
gonna
just
get some bitterballs for you.
Bitterballen.
Absolutely, with mustard.
Yes.
Yeah. So your father was a tandarts,
A what?
a dentist.
Dentist.
Tandarts.
All right.
And then he was a painter, a schilder.
Yes.
Yeah. I have one question for you, because when you see people speaking Dutch in American series, they
Yes.
don't speak really. They really don't speak Dutch.
They
Maybe
don't?
you could be our ambassador. They speak
Well, I
Danish
have
or
to
German.
learn Dutch first fluently,
Yeah.
and then. But you're saying because they kind of don't do it well. Is that what you're saying?
They do German
Yeah.
or Danish or.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or do they have it? They try to have a Dutch accent with English words.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. It's
Terrible.
embarrassing. Okay.
All right. We got
I'll work
another
on it.
question here.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for dressing for the occasion,
Absolutely.
sir.
Thank you. I have two questions.
Is this a marriage proposal? What's your question?
For you.
What was your most challenging scene to film in a movie or TV series?
Okay.
And the other question is, what was it like filming with Tom Cruise on Jack Reacher Never Go Back?
Sure. Most difficult scene. Ooh. I'm gonna come back to that one. I'll talk about Tom first. He's the best. He is so passionate about making films. He's truly a master. He's so nice. I mean, for that movie, we trained physically for about 3 months before starting it.
Wow.
So it would just be me and T in a trailer, just, oh my God, just trying to keep up. He was wonderful. I think everybody knows how good he is as an actor, but he's also a wonderful human being. Most challenging scene, I'm like immediately going to like a night shoot or something.
What about the scene where you died in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Where you got
That was
shot?
pretty easy.
Easy?
I've always wanted to die on camera.
Okay. But how do you learn to die? You don't know how to die.
I know, but that's the fun challenge. It's sort of a like, I hadn't done it before, so it was more fun to me. But there was a bit of like a high pressure, just timing wise, and let's go. And didn't want anyone to see there were drones flying around and stuff, so that was certainly weird. I don't know if I have an answer for the hardest. Probably, I'm not great at night, so sometimes in our industry we do, you know, you show up at 4 p.m. and then you shoot till 4 a.m. and those are always a little rough. And there's a couple of those on the Tom Cruise movies, and then we were running and jumping on roofs, and that's when accidents happen. But luckily I didn't, but it was still tricky.
Do you have a stunt double?
I do, but it's a funny thing because I train and do all the stunts, and what I've learned now is I initially was like, I don't want a stunt double. I got this, right? And then I have these amazing women come in who it's like their literal job, and they make me look really good. So it's sort of like I do a pass and they like placate me. They're like, okay, Coby's gonna do another take, and then they're like, Lucy, come in, and then Lucy like crushes it and makes me look, because I look like Lucy. Lucy looks like me, and so it looks like I'm doing it. So then in the edit room they kind of take bits and bobs and edit it all together.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Another question, please. Hi, what's your name?
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Why did you become an actress and how did you get started?
How I became an actress and how did I get started? I think that I have always lived in a different world, sort of mentally, and always been really interested in people and characters and stories. That's kind of how it started. And I started doing theater first, terribly, on stage, singing songs and dancing and pretending. And from then I was lucky enough to be able to are you doing okay? Just take some breaths. We're just chatting in front of hundreds of people. There's nothing not normal about this. So yeah, just a lot of hard work, but mostly starting out in theater. That's how I started.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Hello there. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Daniel.
Daniel?
I wanted to ask if your character Robin from How I Met Your Mother and Agent Hill from the MCU sat down for like coffee or lunch.
It would be over a scotch, first of all. It would be
Okay,
scotch.
yeah, over
It would
a
be
scotch.
coffee, but yes.
Sure. What would they talk about?
Yeah. I think Maria would be mostly complaining about how much work she has to do for all the other men in the office.
Naturally.
And Robin would be giving her advice on how to not do that.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Daniel.
I have another question. Would you tell us something about Oceana, Canada?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a
What do you
wonderful,
do?
thank you for bringing that up. It's a wonderful organization. It's sort of protecting marine habitats, the ocean, and it's mainly focused, it's focused in North America, but I think they have an international base as well. And it's all about preservation. It's all about keeping our oceans alive, because we're really going to be depending on them in about 50 years for our food. So it's about just bolstering the habitats. Yeah.
Yeah, being conscious about how to deal with nature.
It's really, they're great about education, but what they do work a lot with is like the bureaucracy involved.
Yeah.
Like trying to get laws passed that's protecting that, enforcing certain fishing gill nets and whatnot, all these sort of like deep sea drilling, ocean drilling, they're very much getting that resolved in a lot of parts of the world.
Great.
Yeah.
If we want to know more about it, where can we?
Oceana.com, baby.
Hoppakay.
Hoppakay.
All right, that's it for now.
For
Thank
now.
you for now. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
I'll be here all day, folks.
You'll be there signing
Find
autographs,
me. Signing, chatting, singing,
yeah,
dancing,
shopping,
shopping,
stunting, yeah. You might.
We'll see.
Thank
They
you
have
for-
a tap in the green room. They just have Heineken on tap. I'm like, I'm never leaving. I'm not leaving.
You want Heineken and bitterballen, right?
Yeah.
All right.
doesn't?
Within an hour.
Within an hour?
In the green room.
A drone drop?
Absolutely.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Een heel groot applaus. A big hand for Coby Smulders.
bonus exclusive Q&A session. But the excitement doesn't end here.